Hello everyone, the Wholesaler here. Welcome to my channel. If you're coming here for the first time, welcome and thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome again and thank you. So today we're going to be talking about how to layer our skincare products. We all have a lot of products out here, and because we also want to make our skins look good, we sometimes get confused on what should go in first and what should go in last. So today that's what I'm going to talk about, because for me, I've been very careful on how I take care of my skin. I want to make sure I do it right. Yeah. So we start with a cleanser for any skincare. If every time we don't want to care for something which is infected, toxic or dirty, so we have to make sure our skin is clean. So the first step is always cleansing. If you are someone with dry or sensitive skin, you want to go for hydrating cleansers. These are really cleansers which are going to hydrate your skin and make it supple in the process. But if you have oily or acne prone skin or normal skin, you want to use foaming cleansers. For me, I have combination skin, which means I have both of the worlds. I have two. So I have oily skin on my T-zone. That means the forehead and the sides of my nose are basically oily and they shine sometimes and they produce a lot of oil. So for me, I use the foaming cleanser, also meant for oily and normal skin. I use CeraVe foaming cleanser, fragrance free, and mostly it's just gel moistened. Gel cleansers are good too for people with oily skin. So for me, I double cleanse because I have partly oily skin, so I always clean with my exfoliating gloves, and then I go in again with a brush so that my skin remains really clean, and that really works for me. So after cleansing and drying your skin, which is very important that your skin is dry the first time, because the next product which we want to put in our skin is very sensitive to water and air, so you may want to make sure the skin is already dry and clean. So we go in with vitamin C. This is for morning routine. You want to go in with vitamin C. I use this ordinary vitamin C suspension for now. So you want to go in with vitamin C, and you want to put it on dry, clean skin. Just apply to your skin very well and let it dry for at least 3 to 5 minutes. I always do 5 minutes. Let it sit in, let it go in, so that it doesn't just mix with any other product because it's sensitive. So you just want to make sure it stays on your face for 3 minutes at least. I do it for 5 minutes before you apply any other product on top. That's for morning routine. If you are doing the nighttime routine or evening routine, you want to go in with retinol. For people who use retinol, and I would advise most of us to use retinol because it's really good. Retinol, first of all, it helps with the production of collagen. It helps your body to produce more collagen, and we all know the more collagen you have, the younger you look. The younger you look, because the collagen is what tightens your skin and prevents you from developing the wrinkles. So it helps your skin to produce more collagen, and it also helps to fight the acne. If you are someone with acne prone skin, you will get pimples a lot, you want to try retinol. It really works, and you have to be patient with it because it's not going to work like proof immediately. It might take up to 6 months for you to start seeing results, but you can start easy. You can start by using it twice a week or even once a week. If you have really sensitive skin, you want to start by using it once a week. And for the beginners, if you are beginning to use retinol, please go easy on it. I got a burn my first time, and I don't want anybody else to get a burn. This is something called retinol burn, where you wake up with peeled skin, which is so sensitive and can be painful. So for the beginners, you want to start by applying the moisturizer, or for me, I use hyaluronic acid at the base. At the beginning, you apply to your face first, right? Let it sit for a while to hydrate your skin. Then you go in with retinol, and then on top you put the moisturizer. I call it sandwich. Just sandwich it in between. You can use moisturizer or cream, or you can use the hyaluronic acid at the beginning, and then the cream on top of it. That way it will work better, but it really works, to be honest, guys. I've used it and I know it works. It makes sure that your skin doesn't have pigmentation, acne, and you also end up not having wrinkles so early. So it's a win-win situation, right? And also vitamin C will also almost bring the same effect. It's going to brighten your skin. It's going to make your skin pigmentation go away. Hyperpigmentation will go away, and it will also tighten your skin, and you have that youthful glow. The next thing you want to use is hyaluronic acid. What I use now is anti-wrinkle hyaluronic acid by Fruit of the Workaling. It's really good. This product helps your skin to be plump and very youthful looking and glowing. The way it functions is that it attracts the water molecules from the atmosphere into your skin, making your skin look really hydrated and really youthful and plumpy. So what you want to do is that you want to apply it after vitamin C, but you want to apply it during the high humid season. You just apply it and let it go and leave it on your face. But during dry season, where the wind is so dry, or for people who are living in winter areas, during winter season, you want to apply it to your skin, let it sit for 3 minutes, and then you spray some water on top of it so that it has some water molecules to bind with, because it has to get water molecules to work. So if you can't find water molecules from the atmosphere, it's gonna get it from your skin. So it's gonna withdraw water from your skin so that it bonds with, and it will end up making your skin really dry instead of being moisturized. So that's another flip side. So if you don't use it right, it's gonna harm your skin. So you make sure you use it right. During the normal days, humid days, just use it. But during winter dry times, use it with the water on top. The next product is niacinamide. I use ordinary niacinamide. It's also good for sensitive or dry skin. It moisturizes your skin and also prevents the visibility or appearance of pores on your skin. It makes the pores not look so obvious to you on your skin. So you're gonna use this after the hyaluronic acid. You want to use this one also to follow it with on your skin. If you have someone whose skin is textured with pores and everything, you want to apply this. It's gonna really help your skin. So you put it after the hyaluronic acid to your face. Make sure you apply that. Just put it to your skin. It has a dropper. And one thing I always say with products with droppers, for me, I always put the product on my palm and then pick it and put to my face, because you don't want to be using the dropper and touching your face with it and then returning it into the bottle. That means you can be contaminating the remaining product in the bottle. So the best thing, especially for me at least, I always put on my palm, then I pick with my fingers and apply to my face, and it goes really well. It works really well for me that way. But if you are so careful and really careful enough to drop it to your skin without actually touching your face with the dropper, then go for it. But just use it. Our next product is the moisturizer. Yeah, so this one is what you want to use to make sure you lock every product and the moisture that you've been using on your skin, to make sure your skin really retains them inside, and to make your skin also feel moisturized. And that, if your skin is moisturized, you're gonna have supple skin. You're going to have a skin that doesn't wrinkle or break out so much. So this is the moisturizer. For me, I use the ceramide by face packs. I also use the cheap ones sometimes, because one thing about the skincare products, just find what works for you. It doesn't mean the more expensive ones work better than the cheap ones. Believe me, anything works. Sometimes if it works for you, go for it. It's like life. Go with what works for you. There are some people, another thing I almost forgot to mention is the eye cream. There are people who use eye cream under their eyes. I'm one of them. So at night, I have to use eye cream before I go to bed. So I also use it in the morning. There's no harm. I use it morning and evening. So if you're using this, you should be remembering to use it after using the moisturizer. That's something which has been confused me too at some point. So the eye cream comes after the moisturizer. So if it's night routine, if it's the evening routine after you put your moisturizer, after retinol, hyaluronic acid, and then moisturizer, after you put in the moisturizer, you want to use the eye cream after it, on top of it, not before it. It works best when it is put on top of the moisturizer. for morning or evening routine. So for morning routine, you're gonna end up using it after the moisturizer and before the sunscreen. But for evening routine, you're just gonna put it after the moisturizer, and that's it. So if you are doing the nighttime routine or evening routine, skincare routine, we would stop at the moisturizers. But if you're doing the morning routine, we have to wear the sunscreen. That's a song I'm not going to stop singing. We have to wear the sunscreen. So the sunscreen I'm using is the one which doesn't leave the white cast to your skin. This is good for me because of my skin color. Because if I use the other one, I'll end up having a brighter face than the body. So I use the sunscreen I use is Memphis Women Sunscreen Balm. Is literally a balm. It dissolves right on my skin and doesn't leave any white cast or residue. So it's good for me. But just wear sunscreen that works for you. For anybody else, this one has worked for me. Sometimes if I can ignore. Sometimes I use the makeup on top and I have to wear foundation. So I mix this with foundation. It has worked that way. This one is Fruit of the Vocali Sun Cream. Yeah, for me, I never do my skincare or face care without doing my lips. So I always do my lips too. I have to do my lip care before I go to bed or before I do my morning makeup. So I always use the coconut oil I use with sugar and scrub my lips, and then I use the lip gel. This one works for me is NK. It's just simple lip gel which I apply, and it gives my lip that moisture lip and plumpy. And I use on top of my lipstick too, like now. Yeah, even now after using the lipstick, I just take a little and tap on in the middle of my lips. It makes me have that little plumpy glow to my lips, and I love it. That's all for today. Thank you so much for staying and watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. This is my first video where I talk directly to the camera, so bear with me if I was a little shy. But so thank you so much for staying here, and until next time, let's learn more about our skin and join me again. Thank you so much. Bye.